Peace and blessings, family. I'm your brother in the struggle, Alif. And today I would like to clarify something regarding why we consider ourselves the universal nation of Islam. One, we want you to understand that we believe that there is only one nation of Islam. That nation of Islam was founded by the 24 scientists, the 12 major and the 12 minor scientists. The major scientists, the supreme scientist, Master Fard Muhammad's father, Alfonso Shabazz, he was the one that, in the midst of the counselors, took and clarified things where it's like, listen, Allah's Rahman ar-Rahim are the beneficent, the merciful. Allah is love. God is love. So out of that love, that grace, not because we was praying or fasting or doing something righteous in the wilderness of North America, we're saved by grace and not by works. Master Fard Muhammad's father, in his infinite supreme wisdom, mathematically figured out a way to help the so-called American Negroes to help themselves. And that was by making a son, the supreme Allah, God, who came in the person of the Master Fard Muhammad, to whom all praises due forever, and raising his first, last, and only messenger of Allah, Sakin. The Arabic word Sakin means in person, in the nature, in the essence of. We're not just talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the island, and spook or spirit or organized religious sense, but we're talking about the very essence of al-haq, or the reality. Master Fard Muhammad is our savior. The messenger explained and published in 1974, our Savior has arrived. That's arrived. A-R-R-I-V-E-D, arrived. When you say E-D, E-D means past tense. If I say I'm not eating, that means present tense. I-N-G means right now. A person said, how did you clear your skin up? I fasted. Meaning in the past, I wasn't eating. I may be eating right now, maybe eating junk right now, but in the past, I purified the temple, I purified the body, the mind. I reclaimed my ma'at, or my balance, my freedom, justice, and equality, that which we now call Islam. So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, in his divine sayings, he explained to us that his teachings are not universal. That's when he was publicly, physically in our midst teaching. He said his teachings was not universal, but they would become universal. They would become universal in the sense of his followers would make sure that the messenger's message would guide our people through this age of mess. So we're the angels of Allah. There's no spook nor spirit. In the theology of time, in 1972, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad explained to us that there would be an angel on every corner, guiding the people. He explained that there's no one coming after him except that seventh angel that's going to place one foot on land and one foot on sea, one foot on the political parties and one foot on these spooky organized religions out here on the face of the planet Earth. And that angel is going to teach the Al-Jadi Islam, or that new Islam that's going to be opposed by our Arik Islam, or the old Islam. The old Islam don't want to see that new Islam come in, because the new Islam does not give you a Messiah complex. That new Islam is not going to have you waiting on the Honorable Brother Minister Farrakhan, the Honorable Brother Minister Salas Muhammad, waiting on the mother plane, waiting on Master Fard Muhammad, the messenger, the 20. No, it's going to teach you to see God in the mirror. I can't save you. You have to save yourself. In 1972, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said we must become, quote, self-saviors. Now it says, we must become self-masters. There is no slave relationships. The messenger posed the name Abdul as a spiritual infant. He said, I wish I took that name now and I understand the science of it. He understood it when he matured. So in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, his teachings are to become universal. Meaning that there will be no limit to freedom, justice, and equality. No limit to your mind. No limit to your ability. No limit to your visions. No limit to your works. It'll be a perpetual. Your children's 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 children will push the life-giving teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So for those of you that would like to register with the Supreme Angels, understand we do not have followers. I'm not a leader. You're not a leader. We're all leaders and we're all followers. We're all FYs and MGTs. It's not big I's and little U's. The Quran teaches us there are degrees in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We have protocols. We have order in the universe. But just because the message told us, he said, just because someone or something is homelier than the other don't mean it's less. Now, I mean, you know, the ant is not less than the elephant. So we want you to understand, if you want to join the Supreme Angels and enroll in the Universal Nation Islam and get your holy name and things of that nature there, you can just email us at ministeralif@gmail.com. We'll put a link down here somewhere. Peace and blessings, family. The struggle continues.